In other news, earlier today, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the Ministry of Home Affairs has decided that the free movement regime, that's the FMR, between India and Myanmar will be scrapped, calling it Prime Minister Modi's resolve to secure our borders. Shah said that the decision was taken in order to ensure internal security of the country and to maintain the demographic structure of India's northeastern states bordering Myanmar. Well, let's go across to Ratnadeep for more on this story. And Ratnadeep, this was a huge concern in the northeast, especially given the troubles that were taking place in Myanmar, that you had, hundreds and thousands of people crossing over into the Indian side. And now this free movement will be scrapped.
That's right. In fact, ever since the military coup in Myanmar, on the other side of the border, there have been troubles brewing between the Myanmar military as well as the pro-resistance forces, pro-democracy resistant forces and the ethnic rebel groups. In fact, over the past few months, all along the border of Myanmar and India, this, fierce gun battles between those two groups have actually intensified. So you have, over the last 1 year, thousands of people have fled, to India, particularly to Mizoram, seeking shelter. Over 35,000 people are there. Thousands of people have come to Manipur. But the latest trigger to this decision is perhaps last year's ethnic violence in Manipur that started on May 3rd. And Manipur government time and again have been saying that the border needs to be sealed and the FMR needs to be scrapped, because they are saying that there have been people, illegal immigrants from Myanmar, who have been behind the violence, fueling the violence. That has been the allegation that Manipur government has been talking about. Remember, FMR had been there for decades. In fact, this allows people from both sides to enter each other's territory up to 16 kilometers without any documents, including visa. And in the border areas, it was something which was very helpful for the border population to cross over to each other's territory for basic needs like education, like healthcare. The local markets were there. And also remember that on both sides of the border, you have people from same ethnicities, of same culture, same religion, same food habits, same language. So and there are close family ties. So the ethnic groups in the region have been vehemently opposed to this idea of scrapping the FMR. Remember that there are villages which are divided into two parts by the border, and this is a porous border. Only 1 kilometer stretch in More in Manipur is fenced. Otherwise, it's a complete porous border. You have houses where half of the house technically is in Myanmar, the other half is in India. So there are technical challenges in terms of when the border gets fenced and the FMR gets scrapped. But in fact, we have seen in past the previous government in Mizoram and the present Chief Minister of Mizoram had also opposed this idea. However, it seems that now Centre has taken this very seriously, given the fact that Manipur government had been raising this issue and the fresh Manipur violence has been a trigger. Also, the situation on the other side of the border in Myanmar, particularly all along the 1600 plus kilometers of border, there have been volatile situations, and therefore it seems now New Delhi has decided to scrap this FMR regime. Remember, in fact, in 2018, the Modi government had made FMR part of its Act East policy to link Northeast India to Southeast Asia. So therefore, by this decision, many would say that New Delhi is actually taking a backseat in terms of also, its Act East policy, given the fact that FMR was a very important constituent to it. But as Union Home Minister has put it out, that they're doing it because of threat to internal security as well as demographic imbalance, given the fact that there have been also demands of a Assam type NRC in Manipur with allegations of illegal immigration from Myanmar.
All right, Ratnadeep, thanks so much for joining us with those details.